Hello YouTubers, what's up? Tutagamon here. In this video I'm going to benchmark Resident Evil 7 Biohazard on a single GTX 1070. As always, this is a digital recording which is done on an external recorder at 60 frames per second. So what you will see in this video will be pure performance. As you can see, the system is idling perfectly right now, so it has nothing to do with the recording itself. For this benchmarking video I'm using my Core i5 2500K, which is overclocked to 4.8 GHz. You don't need 4.8 GHz or overclock to run this game, but this is a benchmark. The system has 16 GB of memory and the graphics card is a single GTX 1070 KFA2EX model. Latest forks were installed and it is also overclocked, so it will be boosting at 2 GHz. Now for this benchmark I'm going to use fraps to gather frame rate data, and we will see the basic result in this file and some analysis at the end of the video. So let me launch the game and let's see how it performs. Let's see the options first. I'm using 1080p resolution as usual, and every setting is at a very high setting except the anti-aliasing, which I prefer sub-pixel morphological anti-aliasing, and of course no motion blur due to compression reasons, not performance reasons. Shadow quality at very high for this benchmark, a very difficult setting for both my GTX 970 and the Radeon 7950. Thankfully the GTX 1070 does not seem to have any problem with this setting, and the rest of the settings you see here. Very high settings for this run. So let me start the game. We are now at real time, so I'm starting the benchmark.
Boo. Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR. This new guy, I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
After you.
So, why are we in hell this time?
Do you ever prep?
What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. This will make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit! I know I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre? Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me. What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Andre? Where the fuck is he? Andre, where are you, man? What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me. All right, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show. You first. Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first. What do you see? What is it?
I killed the fucker this time, but regardless, this is the end of the benchmark. Very good performance throughout the run. So let's see what kind of numbers we are getting. 166 frames per second, crazy frame rate, very good performance from the GTX 970 in this system. Frame rate and frame times are very good in the MSI Afterburner graph. Very high frame rate, very low frame times, ideal for gameplay, well balanced. Of course, we do have higher frame rate during the VCR session. GPU usage at maximum, no CPU limits here. We do have a high CPU usage, of course, but that is mainly due to the game running very fast. Don't need this kind of clocks to run the game at 60 frames per second. Very good CPU temps for 4.8 GHz, 3.5 GB of system RAM used. The power of the card at 80%, give or take. GPU temps are okay. 2 GHz, for the core clock throughout the run. Close to 6 GB, 6.2 at this point of video RAM usage. Very high video RAM usage from this game. Maybe this is why the GTX 970 and the Radeon 7950 did not manage the very high shadow setting. Very good performance, especially considering the very high shadows. And of course we have a very big frame times file at 2.7 megabytes, one of the largest I have seen. There's something wrong with my mouse lately. Anyhow, minimal stuttering, very low variability, very low average frame rate at 6 milliseconds. We are talking about crazy performance here. Comparable frame rate at 134 compared to 166. Frame rate is very high, above 100%, close to 150 most of the time, and at around 200 during a VCR session. The frame times are excellent, only a couple of spikes here and there, but overall we have very low frame times with minimal spiking, so this contributes to a very good gaming experience. Now for 16.7 milliseconds time spent, we see that we have zero count of frame times. Actually we do have 6 of them, only 6. You can count them in your two hands, in the fingers of your two hands. Very good time spent curve, one of the very rare occasions that I see such good time spent curves. And of course the percentile is also crazy. At 100% it does not go even above 8.6 milliseconds actually. Very good performance. And of course again the histogram of the frame times shows exactly that most of the frames are below 8 milliseconds, so we are looking at excellent performance from the GTX 1070, especially considering that the shadows are at very high, a very difficult setting for both the GTX 970 and the 7950. In any case, we have reached the end of another benchmarking video, my friends. I hope you find it interesting. Thank you very much for watching.